23,836. Our correspondent Tapas Bhattacharya spoke to the Union Health Minister, Dr. Vardhan, exclusively, and the Health Minister gave insights on testing and vaccine program of the government. Let's listen.
Joining me is Union Minister Dr. Vardhan to talk on the current scenario for COVID-19 in the country. Sir, we have been achieving milestone after milestones. You just said that we have achieved one more million mark in testing. Tell us more on that.
You see, you will recall that couple of months back we were doing only a few thousand tests. At that time we had promised to the country that by 31st of May we will start doing 1 lakh tests per day. And you saw that on 10th of May itself we achieved that milestone. About 4 or 5 weeks back I had promised to the country that within 12 weeks we shall be doing 1 million tests per day. And today I am so happy to announce that yesterday, when we are almost 6 weeks away from the milestone that we had set for ourselves, we have already done 1 million tests yesterday. You know, we have the best recovery rate in the world today. It has reached almost 75%. Every day our fatality rate is getting better, in the sense that it is lower than the previous day. Today morning data showed it as 1.87%. You see, started this new makeshift hospital which has been created with the help of one of our premier labs of CSIR, and we intend to create many more hospitals like this.
There is also indigenous vaccine program that we are working on, the 3 indigenous vaccine program. Tell us what is the status of it and when can we see that in the market?
You see, although there are many vaccine candidates which are working in India as well as outside the country also, but 3 vaccine candidates are already in the clinical trial phases, 2 in the phase 1 and phase 2 trial, and the third one in phase 3 clinical trials. And I hope that in the next couple of months we should successfully complete these trials, and once we have discovered an effective, successfully implementable useful vaccine, we shall certainly ensure that India procures those vaccines and we start giving them to our most vulnerable people to begin with, and then of course ultimately plan for the rest of the country.
So also India is the hub of vaccine making. You know, if it is somebody outside the country or in the country does that, do you feel that it's going to be the challenge that
already the whole world knows that, especially for vaccines for children, we produce almost 2/3 of the vaccine capacity of the whole world. So there are many international players also who are looking at India for support for helping in the manufacturing of these vaccines. So the whole, not only Indians but the whole world has a lot of hope from India, and I am sure that we are going to live up to everybody's expectation, as we have been able to do over the last few months in our fight against COVID.
Appreciate your time. So that was Dr. Vardhan telling us that he is very much sure that Indian scientists and Indian companies are geared up to take this fight to COVID-19 head on, and by the end of the year we may find a cure, a vaccine for COVID-19. With cameraman Kumar Tata, this is Tapas Bhattacharya, DD News, Delhi.
Now, as the number of COVID